Submarine's adventure. Beth and Wilma had come to play at Beth and Chip's house. It was Wilf's birthday. "Happy birthday, Wilf," said Beth and Chip. They gave him a big card. Wilf had a large box. "This is my birthday present," he said. Everyone looked inside the box. "What is it? What is it?" asked Chip. "It looks like a submarine," said Beth. "It's a kind of submarine," said Beth. "It explores the seabed." "That's right," said Wilma. "It goes to the bottom of the sea." "What a brilliant present," said Beth. The submarine looked like a car. It had big windows and it had headlamps. Wilf put the headlight on. "It's brilliant," said Chip. Beth looked at the magic key. Suddenly, it began to glow. It was time for a new adventure. "I wonder where the key will take us," said Wilf. The magic took the children to the sea, where there were lots of boats. Chip pointed to a yellow submarine. "Look at that one," he said. "It looks just like Wilf's submarine." The children went to look at the submarine. "I wish we could look inside," said Chip. Just then a hatch began to open and a man looked out. The man peered at them. "Hello," he said. "I'm Professor Tongo." "How do you do?" said Wilf. "My new crew?" said Professor Tongo. "You look a bit young." "We are not young, your new crew," shouted Wilf. "How do you do?" Professor Tongo didn't hear properly. He got things muddled up. "You know what to do," he said. "That's good. Get on board," went on the professor. "And tell me your names." "I'm Beth," said Beth. "And this is Wilma. This is Wilf. And this is Chip." "No, it's not a ship," said the professor. "It's a diving machine." "We know that," said Wilf. "We were never been in one," said Wilma. "And we were not your new crew." "You flew?" said Professor Tongo. "I didn't see an airplane. Now shall we go?" Everyone smiled, and they all climbed into the submarine. Professor Tongo shut the hatch. "There's not much room," said Wilma. "No," said Beth. "I hope it doesn't leak." "Of course, you can speak," said the professor. Professor Tongo started the engines. "It's time to dive," he said. The submarine went under the water. Flop, 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 it went. Everyone looked out of the window. They could see fish everywhere. "It's wonderful," said Chip. "It's amazing to be under the sea." "You can't see?" said Professor Tongo. "Look out of the window, then." Come on, crew, said Professor Tongo. Time to do some work. Push that button, Biff. Press that handle, Wilf. Hold that lever, Chip. We will not the crew, yarned Biff. Things might go wrong. Sing a song, said Professor Tongo. There's no time for that. There's far too much to do. The submarine began to dip. It went deeper and deeper. Glop, 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 it went. Where are we hiding? shouted Chip. Will we dive deep? No, you can't go to sleep, said Professor Tongo. You are the crew. You have to stay awake. We are going to dive deep. These things scares me, said Wilma. The submarine went deeper and deeper. Glap, 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 it went. Everyone looked out of the window. I can see a shark, said Wilma. It is getting dark, said the professor. The submarine went even deeper. Professor Tongo was excited. It began to get dark. It's getting very dark, said Biff. Put the light on, Professor. The professor pushed the light switch. Bother! The light didn't work, he said. Biff looked out of the window. Oh no! Help, Professor Tongo! I can see huge rocks. She called. No, I don't need clean socks, said the professor. Now where's that fuse? He began to look for this tour box. Look out, yarned Chip. We weren't going to crash. Professor Tongo pushed a button, and he pulled a lever. The submarine didn't crash. It just missed the rocks. Phew! That was close, said Wilma. There was a cliff, a hard head of them. The submarine was hiding for it. Slow down, Professor, called Wilf. We are hiding for a cave in the rocks. Yes, it was in the box, said the professor. He held up the fuse. Professor, slow down, yelled Wilf. We are going to a cave. Well, why didn't you say so? Asked Professor Tongo. We'd better slow down. He pulled a lever, and the submarine slowed down just in time. The submarine went into the cave. Professor Tongo put the new fuse in. All the lights came on. The cave showed and sparkled. There were diamonds all over the walls. Diamonds! I'm rich, said the professor. But you can't get at them, said Biff. Oh, bother, said Professor Tongo. Suddenly the walls of the cave began to shake. Rocks and stones flew all around them. We must get out, said the professors. Full speed ahead. Oh no, we aren't going to make it, said Wilma. The submarine go out just in time. Whew, that was close, said Beth. We are sorry you couldn't get the diamonds, Professor, said Chip. Just then, the key began to glow. The magic took them back to Beth's room. That was a good adventure, said Chip. We must go home for tea, said Wilma. What's that? Wilf. You want to go back to sea?